It feels really powerful to have a film screening in Cannes because it seemed like such a mystery before. You know, it's like dinosaurs, and then you go, oh wow, that's the bones, that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, I know that. You know what I mean? It seemed like you couldn't get there. And then it was so simple once we started investigating it, my sister and I. Cannes has not treated me. It's been interesting seeing the whole red carpet thing on television and then coming here and realizing it is a market. It's almost like when I was a kid in Jamaica, there's a huge market called, I think it's Coronation Market or something like that. And it's all these people selling their wares, and you have to be like what they call a higgler or a haggler or whatever, you know, pushing and shoving. My tomatoes are real great, my tomatoes. And it really is a market. And I found myself pushing and shoving to get into screenings, being relegated to the balcony. My sister says that there's a certain level of Cannes apartheid going on up in here. And it's true. And white people are in Cannes apartheid. It's really about the stars. But it's not about that in many ways, which is after you've been here a couple days, you realize, oh, it's about a market. The biggest part of this is people having their films in the market, trying to sell it, trying to distribute it, and by any means necessary. So I am having to understand what the real Cannes is. And I would say, if there's anything that people should know, is that they can get here. This whole thing has been demystified. You can pay 400 euros and get your film in the market. $600, I mean, or whatever. If you've had, the things that I've discovered, if you've had a film that you've produced before, you can get accreditation in the market without paying to be in the market. You can put your film in the market without screening it. You know, save yourself all this money. It's more about coming and meeting people from all over the world and understanding, again, that when they tell you as a person of color that your film does not sell overseas, you go, BS. I see too many people of color. I started the first day or so, as you know, in America, black people see each other, there's a certain level of just an eye contact, a nod of the head, whatever. And I couldn't tell who was African American at first. Whenever you pass somebody, sometimes you'd see black people from Europe who don't nod back or whatever. And after 3 days, I said, I don't care. I will go up to you and say, hi, I'm Patrice, da-da-da-da. And then I'd hear, even though I thought the faces were American, I'd hear all these different accents coming back till I bumped into a French girl who studies in Paris, and she said, I was really surprised you said hi to me. And then I realized, oh, I guess people are surprised that I'm saying hi, and I have this big ass cowboy hat on my head. See, you can't miss me, but I am now going up to every person of color and saying, hey, hi, and now I expect different accents coming back at me, but I will not take no for an answer, because I realize, to me, that's where the first unity is. If you go, yes, you're from here, that means my film can be there because you're there, and therefore other people like you're there, you know? And that means that it is, again, BS, that my film will not sell here in Amsterdam, here in Taiwan, here in the Philippines. We're there, so there has to be an audience.